Hello Milky Friends, Milkstool here with you for another Idle Heroes video. How are you? I hope you're all well. It is Black Friday. I'm a bit out of it. It's 3 a.m. in Melbourne. I'm a bit dazed. I've been starting to drive Uber just as a way to relieve stress. I know it's kind of odd because you're kind of like, well, Milkstool, don't you work like 10, 12 hours a day? And what the fuck are you doing driving Uber after? Honestly, it's the only way I can get away from anything digital. Not either, play with my phone or play games on my computer. After staring at a screen for 12 hours a day, it's the last thing I want to do. So I've been racking up my Uber status, which, fuck. Let me tell you one thing. Uber, like, whoever does Uber seriously and you see those gold, diamond, whatchamacallit drivers, that is insanely hard to get. I've driven for about 3, 6, 7, 8 hours and over 2 days, and I've only earned like what, $300 Australian, which is like, I don't know, 210 American dollars thereabouts. It is not easy. Like, if you don't tip your Uber driver, you bloody well should. But yeah, it's not. It's a great stress reliever, but by the same token, it is not an easy job. Like, it is, the pay that you get is pittance. But I guess it's enough to buy the Heroes packs, which is kind of sad. Anyway, I digress. I always digress and talk about my personal life. I'm sure you're all like, I don't give a fuck. Just talk about the damn event. All right, so this week, Thanksgiving. So the Thanksgiving growth event is obviously still going. It's good for 30 days. Phenomenal value. You haven't bought it, you should buy it. Don't know if you can make up for it. You can use gems to make up for it, but ooh, you need a lot of gems. So now I'm going to talk about Black Friday. So Black Friday, there's a couple of things going on. It's like the same event as last year. So this Black Friday golden card, phenomenal value. Just buy it. I mean, I'll talk about the numbers later on, but effectively it's 800 gems per dollar spent in terms of value, excluding the golden spirit, because the problem with golden spirit is twofold. One, everyone's on a different level. So this favors like much older players like me. I'm on level 309, so I'm going to get a fuck ton of gold in spirit. And the other thing is higher VIP levels, they can buy gold for cheaper, so gold is worth less valuable for them in terms of gems. So that's why it's iffy. So for me personally, if we look at the spreadsheet, the Black Friday card, like I said, it's about 844 gems if you exclude gold and spirit. But if you include Golden Spirit, if I use my level and how much I can buy Golden Spirit for, it's worth about 1,100 gems per dollar spent. It's probably going to be worth more for you because you're a lower VIP level. So I would definitely buy this card. Like, this is just an absolute must buy. Everyone usually only ever buys this card. So it's about $20. Then if we go to some other things, we can talk about that later. The Black Friday VIP special offer is the other nice thing. And I'm going to talk about each of these things because they're not all the same value. So to bring this to the screen, VIP 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, blah, 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 blah. All right, let's look at the numbers. You're just going to have to trust the conversions. The conversions come from, like, number of sources, either Celestial Island or the marketplace. And I can go over each of them. For the newer viewers, I'll go over each of them, right? So gems, it's worth about 1. Feathers, it's about 50 gems per feather, and we get that from just campaign currency conversion. And you can look at the spreadsheet. It's pretty self-explanatory, but basically during the campaign week, Heroic Scroll is worth 125 gems, and you need 100 of the campaign currency to basically get 1 scroll. So the conversion factor there is 1 to 1.25. On that basis, right, you can basically convert a whole bunch of values that you can buy during the campaign week. And it gives an implied gem value. And down here's the implied feather value based on the above. So that's how we get that. Like, you can study that spreadsheet. I'm not going to go over it because a lot of you already know most of this stuff. Gold, again, like I said, Hand of Midas, the rate is different for everyone. Spirit is converted on the basis that the fact that you can buy gold with gems, and you can use the gold then to buy spirit in the marketplace. So it's a 2-part conversion. Scrolls 125 gems per scroll. It's just universally accepted. That's the cheapest you can get from the marketplace. Profit orbs 450, wishing coins 25, which is the going rate for about 20 for 25 on Aspen Dungeons. Super wishing coins are 200 gems a piece on the with a merchant on Celestial Island. Then any light dark hero, any light dark heroes using the campaign currency conversion, orange artifacts, 3,000 gems a piece. Not an exclusive one, but just normal orange artifacts, 3,000 gems a piece from the merchant on Celestial Island when you go on an adventure. Puppets, 6 stars, 2,400, because I think there's 6. There are 6 5-star heroes, and each 5-star hero is worth 500 gems a piece. 9-star, 10 stars is the equivalent value of that. Cause of Transcendence, Marketplace, 1,500 a piece. So, the higher up you go, obviously, the better the reward, although it's not necessarily true. VIP 4 and 5 are traps. Let's go ahead and look at the value from VIP 0 to VIP 13. So, I've done the net value in terms of what you get, converting that to gem value, and then taking away the cost, the gem cost, which one is worth the most. So let's look at the spreadsheet then, shall we? So I hide a bunch of this data because you probably can't see all of it. The data is basically saying that VIP 7, the return is 750 gems net. So if you put in 500 gems, you're going to get 1,250 gems worth of value, because 10 times 12, 125 is 1,250. So 1,250 minus 500 is equal to 750. Understand the math? Good. So if you look at, what's good value. So VIP 1 to about 3 is good value. So this one, up to the profit orbs. Then where it gets a bit sketchy, VIP 4 and VIP 5. So VIP 4 is actually reverse, like it costs you money, right? And that's because when you look at what you get with the dark universal crystal shard, or even the light one, right? And the analysis has been done here. So if we go here, right here. So we've got the chance of getting these heroes and the gem value of those heroes, right? So you get the expected value of the light or dark hero shards. The problem is, obviously, there's only a couple of heroes in that bundle. Like with the elite non-light dark hero shards, there are only a couple of heroes that are worth getting, and the odds of getting those are like less than 20%. That's why it's worth so little. So the expected value of those things are actually worth about 1,100 gems a piece. So that's why it's not worth that much, and that's why you get a negative value of VIP 4 and close to negative value. Oh, is it negative? No, very low value with the VIP 5. So VIP 4 and 5 are traps. I wouldn't buy them, right, personally. And if you look on my screen, those are the only 2 that I haven't bought. 13 I can't get, but see how I've left them? 2,000. Just, it's not worth it. Then if we go back to the spreadsheet, so after VIP 4 and 5, it goes back up in value. So VIP 6, which is probably pushing the threshold for a lot of you right now. Most of you are probably VIP 6, 7 if you're going to a dolphin spender. But you can see VIP 1 to 3 increases in value. Then 4 and 5 just drops away in value. But then 6 to 13 picks up in value. And when you hit like VIP 10, 11, and 12, you are in like golden dog shit. That's how good it is. Let's look at what you get. It's simply because these cores, these of Transcendence, one of them are 1,500 a piece in the marketplace, right? That's the only place where you can buy them for gems. Here, they're giving 15 of these away for 3,500 gems and 20 away for 3,500 gems. That is stupid good. Even without the cause of the Transcendence, everyone's buying these feathers with the glory coins for about 5,000 gems a piece when the gem box is on, right? So if you took away those glory coins, which are kind of useless after a while, these feathers are all of a sudden cheap. But it's the fact that they throw these cause of Transcendence, which, again, if you go to the marketplace, it's worth 1,005. Where are we? That's not the marketplace. Here, these ones. See how it's worth 1,500 gems a piece? Like, I think this is a fucking mistake. Like, if I was any lower than a VIP 10, right, I'd be fucking angry. Like, really, really angry. Just how much of an advantage this is, right? I mean, yeah, the first few deals are good, but fuck me, when you go to 11, 12, what you get in return is just fucking astronomical in terms of what you get in return. So, VIP 11 especially, it's saying this is worth it here. If you could buy this for 3,500 gems, like, I'm sure everyone would sell their left arm to get it. Because what you get in return is worth way more. It's about 30,000 gems worth of value here. And you're getting it for 3,500 gems. I mean, that's just game-breaking silly. But you know what? I'm not going to look the gift horse in the mouth. They probably realize they fucked up. The poor players probably won't complain too much, or they might, but no one gives a shit because you're poor. Sorry. So, yeah, I mean, we've got the Compass of the Transcendence. I mean, look how many I've got now, right? I've got enough to, like, not look like a fool. So we can do a 10 bomb and see if we get any Rogans or carries. 10 bombs. Oh, no, we can't. Alright, so altar. Oh, we don't need any of you. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Got a lot of 3 stars. And this week's altar heroes, by the way, are Rogan. And if you don't have a second one, I would just build it. Like, 2 Rogans that just seem to be must-have. They're popping up everywhere. Ignis is starting to look quite useful for Vortex. But I don't have enough for Ignis. And I'm not going to really build her. So I'm just going to... That ship sailed. I'm not going to build it. It is what it is. But yeah, it's kind of insane how many Cause of Transcendence you get as a higher VIP level. I mean, like, I was frankly super surprised and pleasantly surprised, in fact. So, alright, this is a 10 bomb. I'm going to get nothing because the last time you've seen this video, I usually get nothing. Having said that, when I did this last, I got my Rogan. But I know my luck is shit when you guys watch, so there we go. Didn't get a single Rogan. Do it again. 10 bomb. I won't get a Rogan. Skip. See? Nothing. Oh, we got one of these puppies. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But no one good, as you can tell. All junk. Let's do one more 10 bomb, because we can. Still no carry, and still no Rogan. So, out of, like, I don't know, I'm on 60 now or something like that. I haven't got, like, a single... I've got 2 queens, which is good for now, but bleh. Out of however many I've done here, I forget now. Like, so the 30 there, plus the 40 you saw from my last video. 70, right? 70 of these little fuckers I've done, and I've only gotten 1 of the selected heroes. So you gotta ask yourself, what the fuck's going on, right? I do that all the time. We've got a lot of transcending spheres, which is good. So now we've got 5 of these little bastards. So we can either get more of these or more of these. I still got to do the math on which one's worth more. Do you go after Void Enables or do you go for your first, these purple things? Because I'll tell you what, that queen, I read her stats. That transcendent queen, she's OP as fuck. So yeah, boy oh boy. So I might just do one of these. Let's just waste them. I mean, there's no point in saving them. But yeah, when I saw Queen, she was OP, crazy OP. To the point where I think if you built Seer, you would have buyer's remorse. Like, honestly. And if you built 2 Seers, you'd be like, well, what the fuck were you thinking? Look, I got another Queen. I've been getting a lot of Queens. I don't need Queen. I'm not going to build her. But I think it's a sign that, they want you to build Queens. I need no Rogans. See, I'm the unluckiest person with these Cause of the Transcendence. Thank God they are, like, free. Well, virtually free with a $3,500 investment. So because we've done so many. 1, 2, 3. Just keep going on these. Oop. Where are we? Where are we, friends? All right. Might as well waste them. I'm not going to spend them. This is fucking unbelievable. Oh. Still nothing. One more. And Shazam, we're going to get a piece of crap. Yep. Like, if you haven't seen my video on, like, Cause of Transcendence, just watch it. It is, like, the biggest fucking ripoff. I don't know anyone who like buys 1,500 gems a day. It's just such terrible value in terms of what you get. Okay, so that's the Black Friday shopping. No, it's not that. That is the Black Friday VIP offer. Like, obviously, you need to save gems if you're high level VIP to get all the stuff. But yeah, these two, I just wouldn't do it. The value's not there. Like, why are they both 2,000? Like, this one, you only get half as many scrolls. I mean, like, how stupid would you have to be to get this first one? Anyway, Black Friday card. Yes, now Shopping Carnival is weird-ish. So it'll depend. The rewards, the track that you follow will depend on whether or not you got the Black Gold Avatar frame or the $480 frame from last year, or however much it was. I think it was $840. And so you can get points by obviously doing summons. And I think if you do one loop, how much is one loop worth? If you do one loop, you get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 points, right? So one loop is 50 points. 4 loops is 200 points. And the only way to get points is unfortunately to buy your way through it, right? So you get like 35 points there. I've already bought one pack. 25 points there. So 50, 60 points for when you spend $170. So to get all the way down here, you got to spend cashola. Like, there's no other way to get to 500. Fuck, how do you get to 500? 4 loops is 200. Plus, if you spend that much money, yeah, I suppose you could. Fuck, that's a lot of money. I mean, I probably only want to get to 300, and even that's near impossible. But what am I on now? 75. Fuck, I've got to do 2 loops. 2 loops is 100. 130. See, this is... It's a lucky candy cane, and you would argue it's useless by itself, but when it's combined with another one and you can build a glittery one, maybe it's not that bad. And then this black diamond, this frame is the frame they should have given us last year. Like, this is an all-in-one frame. This frame, I have to do the stats on it, but I'm almost certain this is the best frame out there, like right now. I need that frame, and there's no other way to get it. Yeah. Anyway, that's the Black Friday event. Like, good value in terms of this card, as well as these VIP offers if you can get high enough. It is what it is. Like, you got to spend or set your scrolls, or you got to spend money. There's no other way to get this stuff. Is Christmas going to be better? I don't know. I think Christmas is probably going to be the same, right? The only difference is you got to ask yourself, well, Black Friday, like these value packages, do they become even better now that you get bonus gems? Conceivably, you have to do, like, I don't really want to do the math, because it's hard to value these things, these points, because I don't know where you are with the points progress, like how many summons you would have done along the way as well. So it's hard for me to say yay or nay on these, because it really depends on how many summons you do, right? The more summons you do, the more points, the more valuable those points become, because at higher levels, these rewards are worth way more than rewards at the start, right? Like, for example, except for this one's worth 1,000, which is pretty good. But like, in terms of what you get as you go up, like it's just better and better. Like, you get to 500, you get 30 of these little bastards and 50 feathers. All right, you get to 400, you get 10 star and 30 of those. A couple of artifact selection chests. So yeah, the rewards better as you go up. So you know, I'm tempted to almost summon out for this guy if he's any good, and just use my snowflakes to swap for either. It's not. I'm almost certain the Christmas hero and the Chinese New Year hero, they both can't be good. I know the Chinese New Year hero will be good because the Chinese New Year hero is almost always really good. It was Carrie and it was it Ada that was released during Chinese New Year. So those heroes are always phenomenal. Whereas the Christmas heroes, I'm trying hard to remember who the Christmas heroes were. Aspen was one of them, and then Tara was the other one. Aspen was like pretty good. Tara was just complete trash. So reticent of the Christmas hero. I'm hesitant, right? Which is why I'm like okay with spending now and trying to build up in time for Chinese New Year. Anyway, that's Black Friday. So if we look at the heroes like this week, obviously you get the new Morax guy. I'm not going to do a review on him because I'm not going to build him, and I'm rubbish at doing it. And so I'm going to wait for someone to build Morax and tell me if he's good or not. We've already spoken about Alter Exchange. Let's talk about the other thing to mention. I think you get like additional reward at the 50, 100, and 200 point mark this time around. I think you get profit orbs. I could be wrong. Feels different this time. I should double check. Anyway, event for next week is obviously profit orbs, and the hero is the very useful Flora. So that's an obvious must skip. Then Heroic Miracle hero is Ignis, which is actually surprisingly quite nice. I'm really looking forward to Ormus's workshop because I'll finally have a fuck ton of feathers to actually buy stuff. Moonlight Gift. During the event, obtain the desired amount of VIP experience to get abundant rewards. Ooh, another thing based on VIP experience. That's only going to benefit the older players again, or players that spend a lot rather, not the older players. But yeah, that's the video for this week. You know, it's an okay event. Like it's better than a lot of the past events, but like this card is phenomenal, and some of these deals are phenomenal. Spreadsheet in the link below as usual. This one, look, if you do like all your summons and you buy a pack, you're gonna get this frame. So, how valuable is this frame versus the new light hero or the dark hero for Chinese New Year? Hard to say, right? Look, you are guaranteed these other things, so it's up to you guys. Up to you. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you have a great weekend. Thanks, guys.